Hi, Tammy. And hi, Cosette. And clearly it's not saying the accurate number of people watching because counting me, it should be saying 4. And mine's only saying 3, so at least 4. So clearly that's messed up. So Robin was supposed to be live or going live, but she had a thing, I guess, at her kid's school, and it, I don't know if it ran late or what, but she couldn't get out of the parking lot, so I figured I would just go live. Might as well. I'm still in here and have everything still hooked up, so I figured I would go ahead. It's weird. Now it says 7. Who knows, Tammy? It's so weird. I better not say your name very loud. Because if I do, my brother's cat is going to think I'm talking to her. And then she's going to start howling her head off like a little fool. So yeah, if you ever hear me say Tammy, or yell Tammy, I'll love it. I'm not yelling at you, I'm yelling at the cat. Yeah, that's true. So, anyways, I wasn't sure if she was going to be able to get home at all or not, so I figured I would just go ahead and go live. I would have a little earlier, but I didn't know what I was doing yet. So, those of you who were on earlier saw this. Clearly, I need to turn the light on now. So that's what I made earlier. Hi, Wendy. And then this was the other one that I made. I didn't get the hanger on it yet, but I'm going to add this greenery. And then I have another one I can finish or start. I don't know if I'll get it finished. Well, it shouldn't take too long. Oh. Okay. My other clippers are in the other room, of course. Same with my, there we go. Same with my heat tool. I had to think. Words are hard today. So I want to glue this on the top really quick. Can't do that right-handed. I'm a left-handed person trying to do something right-handed. It doesn't work well. I can guarantee you that. Okay. And these pieces came from Dollar Tree a couple years ago. I didn't see them this year, but then my Dollar Tree didn't seem to have really a huge selection of Christmas stuff. It's a smaller Dollar Tree, and they don't even have they didn't have any of the greenery like this or anything like that. Their selection of greenery was like that greenery that they sell that is kind of wrapped in a circle, wound up. Kind of like what you would maybe wrap around lights to put around a doorway or something. They had those, and that was it. Unless they did get some in earlier, and I didn't see it. But actually, we have $3 trees in my area within 30 minutes, and they didn't have that at any of them, so I don't know. Maybe they didn't sell them this year? Okay. So we've got that for our one. And then I don't have any gold beads painted, but I'll probably... Well, I could do brown ones too. But I'll do that part later. Oh my goodness, Wendy. Hey, at least it's not a day that my joints are hurting really bad, because then I wouldn't have been able to do it. Okay, Callie, you gotta move your little butt over, sweetie pie. For a small dog. Yeah, sure. Or a chair hog. I know. You're like, I had a seizure. You have to be nice to me and let me do what I want today. Yeah. I know. Haha. I didn't let you. I didn't let you stick your tongue up my nose this time. Not that I purposely let her do that, but she kind of doesn't give you a choice usually. She's so quick, you don't really get an option. Ah. Yeah, I don't want to do that. So, I am just on the back of this. And by the way, this came from Walmart. Bien is curled up in a ball on the ground on 2 blankets. The one I usually have on my lap, and the one that they have to lay on, because Cal had her seizure, so little Bindi let Callie have the chair and sit behind me and just hopped down there, and she made me share with her and Callie both for a little bit, and then she decided to hop down there. Why is that white? I was trying to see my screen, and it just like showed a pure white, or my live, and it just showed like a pure white screen. I don't know. Okay, so from Walmart, you can buy these. I think they're like $6 or $6 something. They come with a canvas board and then the frame and beads already. And then it just has these hooks like a picture frame to push back down. Super, super easy. And then we have this sheet music. I need some lotion. Oh. And then Oh, I didn't squish you. Your little moaning exaggerations. My whole lap is covered in glitter. Don't you love how you can just have something and then not find it? I don't know. Ow. Smashed my hand. Hi, Sarah. And I can't remember if I said hi to you because that... But hi. Okay, Wendy. Okay. I don't usually like using this one because I have a hard time getting it to cut with... Or cut straight, I should say. There we go. Because it's so thin, it sometimes doesn't want to cut right. Didn't do too bad today, but... Okay. So we're going to put this in the middle, and then we'll have the sheet music. Hi, Jane. Yeah, that's the right way. So we'll have the sheet music on there like that. And then the Nativity that way. So honestly, to make sure it's on there straight, I can just line up that. So let's go ahead and... Ow, do I have a sponge? I haven't washed my paintbrushes, so... I've got a lot of dirty ones here. Hold on, Cal. I'm trying to bend down and grab something without her shoving me off the chair. For a little dog, she can sure kick. Okay. There we go. Now I'm situated. My goodness, these animals. I might try coming on tomorrow sometime. I have another snowman that I wanted to make that kind of would match good with my other snowman that I made with the pizza pan. But I wanted to make another one. I found this little hat at Dollar Tree that looked like it would fit good on it to make it. Well, no, I wasn't using the bottle cap. It was just a round wooden circle that I was going to use. The bottle cap was a little too small to make kind of a smaller snowman. And I'll need to make more of those snowmen next year when I can get more of those hats because I think I still have one somewhere, but those I didn't make any in time for my bazaars this year, but boy, they sold really well. Before when I sold them. Would have been last year. People really liked them. Be very careful, though, with people wanting to buy crafts right now. Well, anytime, but right now, especially for the holidays, because there's been a lot of scammers on there. So, for anyone who doesn't know, it's anyone who didn't see me on earlier. Today is an event with my event group, Creative Kinship Event Group. It's Nativity is the theme. And so everyone's making a craft that has to do with an activity. And there was, this is actually my second time being live, but the person who was supposed to be on was running behind, and so last I talked to her, she still hadn't gotten out of the parking lot yet, so I figured I would hop on. Yeah, I do the same thing. As soon as I tell them I'm not doing Venmo, then Venmo or Zelle. I tell them I won't do either. Because I've had some wanting to use Zelle. And usually what I do is I'll tell them, no, I don't use that. I just use Square, and, it gives them the option to use their debit or credit card or checking account. And so, generally, because I've had people try and say they want to use Zelle and then send me this fake email supposedly from Zelle claiming that I need to send $100 or $500 or something stupid. And it's like, no, I know that's not real. I know that's a scam. You just have to be really careful because they will try and get you to fall for it. But And then I usually wait a little bit and see if they say anything else. And then generally when I go back to look, they've more than likely said something to someone else, and like they called them out on it or something and said that, you know, they're a scammer or something. And so next thing I know, usually their account is deleted. Or I get a message on there saying that they I was trying to think of the wording. That Facebook removed the messages because they violated some rule or whatever. And so it's like, yeah, I know exactly what rule they violated. And then, like, one of them, sometimes I look at their profile too, because that kind of gives me a hint. It had like a picture of this younger couple, man and woman, and yeah, I had one. I did that too. And anyways, so I looked at their profile, and it showed the picture of them with a little kid. But then when you look at like their friends, they had limited number of friends, and all of them were from like India or places like that. And I just thought to myself, yeah, that doesn't look right. It really doesn't look right at all. That would be the only picture they have on there. And then like everyone, like the people weren't from another country that were in the picture, but then like everyone that's friends with them was. So it didn't seem right to me. And next thing I knew, that account was deleted too. But you just have to be really careful, basically. Really, really careful. After working for a credit card company, I saw so many people, you know, fall for different scams. It just... And it wasn't all elderly people either. I mean, sometimes younger people do too. That part didn't get down. My iron's not completely heated. But I just need it down good enough for the moment while that's heating up to be able to get rid of the extra. Actually, I think I can just... Yeah, that would be quicker. Okay, so we have our sheet music background, and then hi Stephanie. I'm going to do this the opposite way. I'm going to put the Mod Podge on the printable instead of on the paper, just because of the fact that I'm doing it this way. Or doing it on another piece of paper, I mean. Hey, Ben, what are you doing, sweetie? I know you hear him. You're okay. Yeah. Okay. Hi, Sarah. Thanks for sprinkling. Okay. I think I got that all covered, but it's kind of hard to tell when I'm doing it that way at the moment anyways. It's hard to tell when I don't have like a big area to lay it across. I would have if I cleaned off some of the paints here, but I didn't have time, and then I didn't think about it. That's apparently more forceful than my Cal. You are like hogging this chair. I needed it dry completely so I could move it around and make sure I get it in the middle. You use something with a little bit of glitter on it and you're stuck with glitter for life. Okay, it might not be perfect, but it's hard to tell exactly. Okay. Hold on, no, you can't do that. Let me. Thank you. Oh, thank goodness, I get the whole chair to myself. I don't know how to act. I get a whole chair to myself. I don't have to sit half off my chair. You're going to stay down there, Ben. Mama doesn't have long left, and then I'll let you out, sweetie pie. She literally will not let me come in here without her. Her or Callie, but mainly her. Oh, okay. Here where it's kind of white, you can actually see the sheet music kind of peeking through that a little, because I printed this on tissue paper. Okay, so this part is all done. So that's what we have with that. So all we have left to do, apparently throw something at myself, is paint this and the beads. So the question is what color for that? They're wearing red, so I mean, I guess we could do a red. Or I could do a white. Let me see here. If I did a white, it would have to be plaster. Because so that's what it looks like in there. So I'm just trying to decide on a color for this part. And then don't forget, up next is Tammy's Designs. Right? Yeah. I don't know why I questioned myself on that. Actually, that's in there. Perfect. I could stain it. We'll see how it looks. Sometimes the stain doesn't look the greatest. It's hard to tell. Oh, that's where my other branch went. I had to pull another one out because I couldn't find it. Worst case, if I don't like it, I can always paint over it. Oh, no problem. So that's what we have so far, Wendy. So I just have to paint the frame and the beads. So it will look like that. I just stuck my finger in paint. So I am using antique wax. I'm not sure what color I want to do the beads yet. Sometimes I'm not sure about the antique wax. It kind of depends on what type of wood you're using, because Some I've put it on it and it has a nice pretty color. Other surfaces I put it on it and it has kind of a, I don't know, not a great looking surface, I can tell you that much. But I know it looks good on this surface because I made a camping one on this surface before. I learned a valuable lesson. I need to stick and stock up on my Nativity crafts in all different sizes for next year for my bazaars because those went well. And people were looking for smaller ones because they didn't have like a whole bunch of storage and stuff. So they were looking for, like they live in like the, 55 plus, apartments and stuff. And so they don't really have that extra space for stuff. So. Okay, so that's all I'm going to be able to do for now. I'll get Tammy shared in. And I keep touching that. So I've got Tammy's Designs is up next. Then we'll have one more person, which is Midnight Creations by Stephanie, is our last crafter for the night. And if you need to go over on your time, that's fine. If you're still on here even. But anyways, let me wipe this really quick and I'll show you guys one last time. Okay, with kind of 1.5 sides. Okay, so that's what that one looks like. So I will post the final pictures of the crafts. Let me get my hands clean. Let me share her really quick. Just saw her. Not you. You keep your little Bindi opinion to yourself, Ben. Okay, group chat. Group. Okay. I was just looking for the others to show you guys really quick, but oh, here they are. Okay. So those are the ones I made earlier, and then this one. So I'll post the finished one of this, and go ahead and hop on over to Tammy's Designs. She's all shared in now. And thank you for joining me, and you guys have a good rest of your day. I lost my mouse. There it is. Bye, everyone.